fabric that she couldn't get rid of. Yeah. So she gave me a bunch of this Japanese brown, and then I had this piece of blue, and I don't know, I've been thinking about earthquakes and all of that. So the name of this quilt is My Own Fault. My own fault. So I had it all together, minus these little white things on there, and I was pretty happy with it because it was just freehand cutting and sewing, man. I just knew I had this fault in mind, and I was kind of thinking of a landscape. I mean, of a border, and you know, like the kind of the water, you know, and the land, and I did just what I wanted, and it came out, and I wondered what it would look like if I just did that. Well, this is what it looks like. And so I showed it to my wife. I took it home. I said, "Hey, honey, I did something all different. What do you think?" And I held it up and showed it to her. She was like Jennifer back there. Jessica. She was just like Jessica back there. So then I went back to my studio and took a bunch of this bias tape and cut it up into 6-inch pieces and put that on there. And then I showed it to her and said, now yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just loving this bias tape now. So it hung in my studio for a long time, and I could not figure out how to quilt it. And eventually, I had a dream that I was going to quilt it like a Jackson Pollock. I'd seen a short movie on YouTube of Jackson Pollock, you know, doing his drip paintings, and I thought, bingo! Went over to Angie's Woolman's long arm and rented her long arm from her at $30 an hour, and went like that. It's a mess. High praise from Jeddah. It's a mess. You know, when you're machine quilting, you're not supposed to cross lines, right? Because otherwise it'll look like this. So, American Quilter magazine called me sometime this year, emailed me or something, and they wanted to know if I would write an article about quilts for men. Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, call
so many of you.
Call that dude in San Francisco. You want quilts for men? Yeah. You know, let's just stereotype people. Half of all of the quilts ever made were made as gifts for men, I said. So, you know, what a quilt for a man would look like is a quilt.